Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully out there in internet land as well, but I'll get onto that in a minute. Thanks so much for coming out for Marsden Americana and Bluegrass Day. And I will introduce Cara in a minute, but just for people who've arrived in the last hour, just to say we have got the bar is on and that'll be open during the live sessions in here. So we're going to shut this room from 5 till 7 while we do the evening sound checks. But we'll have a singing workshop in the library at that time featuring Cara Luft, library's downstairs, as is the meeting room, which is open for sessions. I want to acknowledge the funding, the project grants funding from Arts Council England, which has helped support this event, and also our local sponsors, Darkwoods Coffee, Eagle Music Shop, and also the British Bluegrass Music Association. Cara is going to play, so yes, we're going to have Cara Luft in a moment, who we'll introduce, and then we will have a 15-minute quick changeover with Golden Shoals up at 4 p.m. So welcome also, if this is working, to everybody out in internet land. We are live streaming, so please tell your friends. But don't go on the Wi-Fi during the actual performances because Mark is going to be doing a wonderful, and his assistant George are going to be doing a wonderful high-quality multi-camera filming and live streaming of the artists. Is it working, Mark? Yes. Good, hopefully. So yes, to go on and introduce our first performance from Cara Luft. I think we first met Cara, I'm not entirely sure whether it was 2017, with her former duo, the Small Glories, who are on hiatus at the moment, but Cara is an award-winning Canadian singer-songwriter, banjoist, guitarist. She has won the JUNO award in Canada. She went down an absolute storm at Didmarton Bluegrass Festival down in Gloucestershire back in 2017, I think. And so I then hosted her for a gig in Sheffield the following year, 2018, and it was just amazing. Cara's a force of nature, as you'll find out, and she'll tell you all about Alberta, Canada, and her current home in Winnipeg, I'm sure. She was a founder member of the Wailin Jennys. She's toured and recorded for many years now. She's going to be leading a singing workshop later, which I'm sure a lot of you would love, so that'll be shortly after 5 o'clock. She won Folk Alliance International Folk Artist of the Year in 2020 with the Small Glories. She's just fantastic. So please give a warm Marsden welcome to Cara Luft.
Everything's uncertain, no one knows my name. I'm holding on. I'm a Maine helicopter, never coming down. Spinning, swirling, flying, and never touch the ground. I'm holding on. Holding on. Holding on. I'm holding on to love. Love is like an ocean, never standing still, crashing through my life, breaking down my will. I'm holding on. I'm a rambling, roaming gypsy, I keep moving through, stopping long enough to give my love to you. I'm holding on. I could stay. I'm and surrounding areas. Yorkshire. I've been longing to come back to Yorkshire. You have hills. And I live in Winnipeg, where it's so flat you can watch your dog run away for days. Just running to the hills. I love it. I'm very honored to be here. As Maria mentioned, my duo, the Small Glories, we're on a hiatus right now, and I wasn't quite sure how much touring I was going to do this year. Going through a lot of life changes, and one of the things I decided to do during this hiatus is walk a portion of the Camino de Santiago. Is anybody familiar with that, or done it, attempted it? It was crazy and wonderful and life-altering, only a few blisters. But it's been really beautiful being able to actually also play some music on the side. I came to England to do a bunch of shows with various friends that I've met over the years and reconnect with people, as well as doing some shows back home in Canada and the States. I turned 50 at the end of May. I know, thank you. I don't look a day over 47. It was another reason why I wanted to walk the Camino, and my team and I decided it would be really fun to celebrate this milestone by doing 50 concerts in honor of my 50th birthday. And I believe I'm on concert number 22 or 23. And all the concerts are slightly different and unique. And so it's a real treat to reconnect with Maria and Giles. When Maria heard I was coming over, she said, "Come and play this festival." I thought, great, yay. So I drove down from Newcastle this morning, which in Canadian standards is not that long a drive, but UK standards, it's like, too many cars on the road. And this year, with all these shows, I'm kind of doing a mixture of Cara songs, some Wailin Jennys songs, and some Small Glories songs. So this is a song from my Wailin Jennys days, and it's a song that I wrote for my mom. About a relationships that she had. My parents got divorced when I was in my teens, and when I turned 20, my dad got remarried to my grade 5 elementary school teacher. That was very uncomfortable. My sister got married and my mom started dating again, and had a very interesting relationship with this fella. They broke up about 17 times within a 5-year period. And I was the person she always called when they broke up, and I remember saying to her all the things that she had said to me when I was heartbroken, like, "You're an amazing woman, you deserve only the best." And ended up writing this song after their last breakup, released the album, the Jennys. We were on tour supporting the album, and a year went by, and just as we were getting ready to play in my hometown, where my mom was coming to the show, she called to ask for a second ticket, because guess what? They were back together again. There's a light on in your house, but you're not home today. And each time I've come on back, it seems so far away. Can you give me some reason to hold on? Can you give me some reason to stay? Some friends knocking on my door. They're wondering where I've been. Tired of mine and for your heart, I've come up for air again. Can you give me some reason to hold on? Can you give me some reason to stay? This love has died. I've searched all around for something to hold on to, and a reason to stay. So I'm cashing in your promises. I'm gonna leave without a sound. I got a broken heart and aching head, 'cause I know you can't be found. Can you give me some reason to hold on? Can you give me some reason to stay? Say now I'm gone away, will I leave you crying? It's been 40 days, but this love has died. I searched all around for something to hold on to, and a reason to stay. Stay now I'm gone away, will I leave you crying? It's been 40 days, but this love has died. I searched all around for something to hold on to, and a reason to stay. Something to hold on to, and a reason to stay. Thank you. I'm gonna get the banjo back on here. I started playing banjo because people were giving them to me. I had a collection of banjos, and some of them were in pieces. I never thought I'd actually want to learn how to play. I grew up in a folk singing family in Calgary, Alberta, and my dad's a really wonderful clawhammer banjo player, but I think that I really always just wanted to play guitar. And after getting all these banjos, I thought perhaps it was a sign that I should probably learn the tradition that my dad was playing. He's a great guitar player. My mom's a great guitar player, and but my dad is not the most tech-savvy person, so to do online lessons with him was not going to be possible. So I decided to take lessons from a really wonderful Winnipeg banjo player by the name of Daniel Kulak. And Daniel Kulak had learned from an American banjo player named Kathy Fink. And Kathy Fink had learned from my dad. So it's kind of this cool full circle thing. And it's been a real treat to bring the banjo out, and it's actually strangely helped mend my relationship with my father. And who knew the banjo was such a mystical, powerful, beautiful instrument. But in honor of all these incredible banjo players who I've kind of been, whose music I've been steeped on since a young child, I always like to try and find a traditional song to play in honor of my dad and Kathy and Daniel. And this is a song called The Lonesome Scene of Winter. I stumbled upon it when I was looking for winter-themed songs for a big kind of winter Christmas show that the Small Glories were doing, and fell madly in love with this. And we ended up putting it in our set because it reminded us of Winnipeg. Has anybody been to Winnipeg? Did you go on purpose? That's, okay, no, see, she shook her head. It's a great town. We kind of don't really want the secret to get out, but the nickname is Winterpeg. So it is winter a lot of the year, and they say people go to Winnipeg for the art, culture, and music, and then they stay because their car broke down or their flight got canceled. So I'm going to sing this in honor of those three fabulous banjo players and of my adopted hometown of Winnipeg. And I tune because I care. I will attempt to not tell banjo jokes. Dark clouds around are gathering, and the chilly winds do blow. I went to see my own true love. He was so dear to me. I asked him for to marry. He would not answer me. Well, I sat there all night waiting until the break of day, waiting for an answer. Oh, love, what do you say? Dark clouds around gathering, and the chilly winds do blow. Thank you. I'm going to carry on honoring a bit of the folk tradition here. I mentioned my folks were smart professional musicians. They had day jobs and played music for fun, which is the way to do it. And they were big fans of a lot of British Isles traditional music, and I grew up listening to a lot of wonderful guitar players, and but I also fell in love with rock music. So one of the things that I love to do is kind of reinterpret folk songs and rock songs that have been kind of morphed together. So I don't know if this is a safe audience to say that I was a Zeppelin fan growing up. Is that okay? What was that? I think one of the reasons I loved them so much is that their influences were these great jazz and blues and folk and roots players, and all these people that I had been listening to growing up. And Zeppelin was rather notorious for ripping off a lot of these folks and not giving them any credit, where I think it's important to give credit where credit is due, so I'm ripping them back off. So this is, if you're a Zeppelin fan, you'll notice a very funky instrumental called Black Mountainside. The original title is Black Waterside, and the guitar part was composed by a wonderful Scottish guitarist by the name of Bert Yash from a group called Pentangle. And I sadly never got a chance to see Bert live, but to this day is still one of my favorite guitar players. And so this is my version of Jimmy Page's version of Bert's version of the traditional tune, Blackwater. black water side. 'Twas gazing all around me, the Irish light I spied. All through the full part of the night, we laughed in sport and play, till this young man arose and gathered his clothes, sing fare thee well to me. It's not the promise that you gave to me first. You lay on my breast. You can make me believe with your lying tongue that the sun rose in the west. Well, then go to your father's garden, yeah, go and weep your fill and think on your own misfortune. Gotta read your ones and well, yeah. There's not a woman in this whole wide world that's easily led as I. Sure, the fishes will fly, the seas run dry before you'll marry. One morning fair I took there down by Blackwater side, down by Blackwater side, down by Blackwater side. Thank you. Thank you. So one of my things that I'm doing for these 50 for 50 shows is going to my friends in the audience and asking them, what song do they want to hear? And so I asked Maria and Giles what songs they wanted to hear, because they get two. And this is one I have not done in a long time, but that's okay, right? It's live music at its best. And if I mess it up, they're gonna help sing it. This is a song that I co-wrote with a wonderful Canadian songwriter by the name of James Keelahan. We were partnered together during a wonderful songwriting event we were part of at the Celtic Colours Music Festival in Cape Breton Island. In Nova Scotia, and we were part of something called the Song House, and we were tasked, there were 6 Canadian artists together, JD and I went together, and we had to co-write songs for 6 days straight, and on the 7th day we had to perform them live. And this is the one that I ended up writing with James, and the theme was home, or songs from home, or songs about home. And both James and I were born and raised in Calgary, Alberta, and neither of us will live there again. You can talk to me after about why. So we wanted to write kind of a modern love song
to our home province. And while we were, because we were riding on the East Coast, the maritime provinces, a lot of maritimers have moved west to work in the oil fields. And so there's this kind of mass exodus that's happening. And sometimes relationships fall apart because one of the partners goes out west and doesn't return. And sometimes the family follows and sometimes they don't. So we thought we would write a love song from the perspective of somebody who's moved away and ends up falling in love with the province of Alberta.
I walked out on a morning fair. Those Rocky Mountains shining, shadows drift over frost-covered hills, colors all golden tan, crystal river through the valley ran. No one's ever on me, it's the first time Alberta is her name. I sat down and I wrote to you. I said you should be coming. Never gonna see a sky so blue. Drapes of green in a northern sky. They wave like flags as the stars dance by. Never thought I'd say it, just on my heart, and it's easy to explain. Alberta is her name. The word I got from you said you won't be coming for you back home. The skies are plenty blue. Emerald hills and the rocky shore, they're all you need. You want no more, but you learn to love another. Our hearts are true, but if we must lay blame, Alberta is her name. And to you who wander far, search for rest and comfort, 'cause you can find no calm of solace where you are. Keep your eyes wide and remember me. It's not the place that I thought I'd be. That's how it goes with romance. One breath of her and you'll never be the same. Alberta is her name.
Got just a few songs left for you. This next song is another co-write that I wrote with a wonderful Yorkshire artist from the Peak District, Bella Hardy, great fiddler, singer-songwriter. And we were partnered together for a collaboration between Canada and England, and it was Folk Music Canada was the Canadian contingent, and over here it was the English Folk Dance and Song Society, also known as EFDIS. EFDIS, EFDAT, no. The EFDIS people never really thought that was very funny, but I thought it was great. The collaboration took place over 2 years. There were like a couple weeks in the autumn of each year, and Bella came over to Canada the first autumn, and we wrote this song about the beauty of Western Canada, and she ended up recording it on one of her albums, and then JD and I recorded it on one of the Small Glories records. And I remember JD and I singing this song down at this wonderful venue, music shop in Santa Monica, California, called McCabe's Guitar Shop. And we have a music super fan, a Canadian guy, a music supervisor who spends a lot of time in LA, but is Canadian. And he came to the show, and he came up to us afterwards. He says, "You guys, I've been working on this new TV show, and your music is perfect for it." And you know, any time that a musician gets an opportunity to have a song placed in a TV show or a movie, you kind of go, "Oh my God, this is great!" You know, exposure and maybe some money. Imagine that. And so we're like, "Oh, we're super excited. Tell us all about the show." And he said, "Well." Now, this is the guy who did the music for Fighting With My Family. Did you guys see that? About a group of, a family of professional art wrestlers? So, keep that in mind. And he goes, "Okay, I'm working on this show, and your music is perfect for it." And we're like, "Tell us all about it." He says, "Well, it's a mockumentary about people who carve duck decoys. And they go to a duck decoy carving convention in northern Alberta." We're like, great, so that's our market. Our music is perfect for that. So it got placed on the CBC, which is your version of the BBC, except we don't have a lot of funding, and so we got $600, which is like 400 pounds, and we split it. Not even a mortgage payment, but yay, never defund the BBC or the CBC. Just gonna say that. So this is a song called Time Wanders On. To my knees, where you are, where you roam. Time wanders on, time leads you home. Join me on that part if you like. I've chased rivers, rush, run down to the sea. Charted seasons in the skies, clouds do as they please. Where you are, where you roam. Time wanders on, time leads you home. Yeah. I've seen the sun scorch the land in flame. Harvest fields burn beneath her blaze. Heard the wild geese cry as they cross the plain. Heard the wind call my name. I've seen 100 towns, cities shining bright. Sat among the summer stars, danced to the winter's nights. Where you are, where you roam. Time wanders on, time leads you home. All right. I've seen the sun scorch the land in flame. Harvest fields burn beneath her blaze. Heard the wild geese cry as they cross the plain. Heard the wind call my name. I've seen 100 towns, cities shining bright. Sat among the summer stars, danced to the winter's night. Where you are, where you finish off with a song I'd love to have you guys join me on, also sending this out to Giles and Maria. This is a song that I had started writing in the foothills of Alberta in my home province, and finished it off with JD and a friend of ours on Prince Edward Island on the East Coast. And it's a song that started out as it is a broken-hearted love song about romantic love. And what we found was interesting as we started singing it, and more and more people were covering it, and choirs were learning it, and a lot of people were telling us that it resonated with them because they reminded us brokenheartedness is not relegated to the world of romantic love. Our hearts can break when friendships end. Our hearts can break when a family member dies. Our hearts can break when our communities are uprooted, when we move away from friends and family. So I've been thinking a lot about the universality of heartbreak. We've all experienced it, and I think we're all experiencing it now when we think about things like the climate crisis and countries that are in war. It's heartbreaking. And one of the things that we can do as a society is to come together, and I think events like this are really beautiful for bringing joy and some solace and some hope. And what better way to do it than to sing and play music together, hey? So, so please join me on this song. I talk about how music is the great unifier, and especially when we sing together. So please join me on this. The chorus is, oh my love, my dearest love, oh my body's aching, oh my soul is wide open, and my heart is breaking. And then later on, at what time? 5:30. 5:15. I'm going to be downstairs in the library doing a harmony singing workshop. Come and just have some fun with me, and we'll sing a big song together. And this is called Oh My Love. Thanks again, you guys, and thanks for coming out and supporting live music. Isn't this awesome? Isn't this event? Hopefully it's the first, and that it'll keep going every year.
Can you hear me? I'm calling your name on the mountainside. Your voice is soft and soothing. Haven't felt this way in a long, long time. Oh, my love, my dearest love. Oh, my body's aching. Oh, my soul is wide open, and my heart is breaking. I've been traveling over country, across the oceans and the Great Divide, longing to have you with me, find a home where we can hide. Oh, my love, my dearest love, oh, my body, oh, my body's aching, oh, my soul is wide open, and my heart is breaking. and my heart is breaking. Darling, can you hear me? Thanks for singing. We got Gold Roses coming up next. Thank you, Joe, for doing sound. Thank you.
Coming true. Now, would it be weird to do one off the mics? Because I guess the live stream people wouldn't. Okay. They're like, don't do it. Okay. Can we do something fun together? You may never hire me back after this one. This is going to be great. So I teach, thank you, by the way, this is a real treat. I teach a lot at music camps, mainly for adults, and what I find very beautiful about it and empowering is that you see people tapping back into their creativity, especially people who are told, oh, you shouldn't sing, or you should go get a real job, and they stop playing their instruments. And then they come to music camp and they realize, oh my gosh, there's this whole world out there that I haven't tapped into. So the class that I am kind of becoming known for is my School of Rock for Folkies. And it's really just a giant chaos fest. But we learn to play a pop rock song, usually from the 70s, 80s, or 90s. And so, would you be up for doing this with me? Okay, so this is one that I teach in my banjo class. And it's a very... I can't believe we're doing this. This is going to be so great. It's a great Scottish song. And those of you, how many of you were around watching movies in the 80s? Yeah, okay, you're going to know this song. Thank you for taking a chance on me, Maria. See about me, I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubt. Maybe we need some step dancing here. Giving me everything inside and out. Love strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart. When the light gets in your heart, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never leave me. Rain keeps coming. I love this. This is so fun. Down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Hey, hey, hey. It's too high for me. Pretend it's my feeling we'll win in the end. I won't harm you, touch your defenses, vanity, insecurity. Yeah. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to tear you apart. I'll put us back together, our baby. Don't you? Stick around for Gold Trolls.